Okay, Runaways, this is the follow-up video for the Flight Hotas Xbox Flight Simulator for PC and Xbox settings video. And I told you, this controller is absolutely amazing. And as you see, it is already recognized by my Xbox Series X. And we're going to jump into these settings. I'm going to show you how to get that smooth throttle, bank, and roll. Let's go. Yes, now these are the basic settings. As you see, we get a lot of jerky, quick, real movement out of these controllers. This is why a lot of people are out here and they're crashing their planes. They cannot control it. Once they move the sticks or their controllers, man, it sends your plane in an uncontrollable direction. And these settings should be applied on PC and your controller. So first, we're gonna drop the first number to 56. Now, I want y'all to pay attention in this video because all the dead zones I leave in their natural state. I just do the reactivity and the sensitivity all around. And the second number we got is 56. Now I want you to pause this video and take care of these settings, because later on in the video I'm going to show you how well these work in the real world. Now we're gonna jump over the joystick too. Now this is how you control your rudder. I didn't show you in the beginning, but in the video you will see how the rudder is being showed. And I set both of these to 55. Remember these numbers. Like I said, you can pause the video, and I'm telling you, once you put this on your controller or the Hotas, you will fly much smoother. Now I set this one to 51 because those tail, rear end rudders are really sensitive. And now we're gonna go over to the joystick 2 on the axis number 3, and we're gonna change this to 55. Now with this sensitivity here, I put it to 70 because it gave me a nice round number of control. And I tested this out all week with this controller, and absolutely amazing. Now this reactivity, I wanted more of a pan and smooth motion, so I dropped this one to negative 42%. Same thing over here. I went a little bit lower to give you a nice roll axis, so I put it down to 34. And we went back up to the top. We changed this one to 49, and now I'm about to show you the real world physics on how this game flies. And this is a 53. Now, like I said, pause the video, take these settings, use them for your controller, PC, and your flight stick. It doesn't matter. These are universal controls. Look how smooth the cursor is moving in the space. You remember in the beginning of the part of the video, it was jumping left, right, up, down. Now the throttle is smooth. Oh man, this is definitely something recommended. But one thing I do have to say, you still have to use the controller like a cursor. All you have to do is back out, apply your settings, select your controller, and take flight. Let's get into some more. All right, pilots, the moment you've been waiting for, real world physics showing you this in motion. Man, first we're gonna show you that throttle going up. Man, oh man, it's a smooth feeling. And then we're gonna get into the banking. Do you see how smooth this game is? Now, if this wasn't set to this, the plane would be jerky to the left and jerky to the right. Up on the throttle, or excuse me, back on the throttle brings the nose up, and forward brings the nose down. Look how smooth these 4K visuals are in this game. And boy, I haven't really flown like I was supposed to because I've been testing this out all week, but I wanted to bring this to y'all. And yes, with that right button on the top of the Hotas flight stick, you can control camera angles. The only thing you need to do with your controller is use it like the mouse and the selecting in the menus. But other than that, inside the game, you have total control. Look at the rudder, left and right. Look how I'm banking and completely smoothness and controlling it so freely. And this is definitely something that I think everybody needs to get into. It also works for Elite Dangerous and Ace Combat 7. And yes, it gets that Runaway Dragon seal of approval, baby. I can guarantee you that playing this game with these settings, maybe you have to tweak it a little bit to change it to your style, but I'm telling you, smooth, absolute game play. Man, I see this game taking hours of my life. Look at this smooth banking. Wow. This was, and let me tell you something, this is an absolute beautiful game. And for those people who can play without data caps and have this game streaming the weather online, you don't get no better than this. Get out here, pilots, get on your job and enjoy this game. Let's go!